Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to our program Ramadan New Beginnings. Uh, Ramadan is the month when we try to become better versions of ourselves. We try to grow spiritually, personally, and professionally. And this year, we want Ramadan to be a good start or a fresh start for your English too. And I'm glad to be joined today with a very special guest, the one who can help you a lot with her valuable insights and valuable advice for your English to become better. With me today is Miss Linda. Miss Linda, welcome to the
Hello.
episode. Yes,
Hello.
hello.
Hi, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Miss Linda, could we just start by knowing a little about you?
Sure. I'm a native speaker from the United States of America, and I've been working as a speaking partner for about 9 years now, going on 9 years. So I've been around for quite some time. And my main goal is to help non native speakers to improve their spoken English. All right. I want to help them improve their fluency, their pronunciation. Mostly, this is what I do mostly. I'm here to just help people feel confident and to feel comfortable with speaking the English language, in
Yes.
real life situations together.
You help them to become more confident. You just feel like that's the main issue, right? It's not about
Yes.
a lack of knowledge. They know English very well, but when it comes to
Mhm.
feeling confident, I guess this is an issue.
Mhm.
They need someone to push them. And I really liked when you introduce yourself saying
Mhm.
that you are a speaking partner, not just a speaking coach, or you try to
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
friend.
people call me coach. But yeah, I'm a speaking partner. I don't tell people that I'm a teacher
Mm.
because I feel that a teacher is something that should be left to the academics. And the Arabic people have been taught the English language, okay? They've had English teachers. They know the rules, they know the academics, they know the written academics, the reading. The issue here is they're not learning how to speak confidently and fluently. That's
Yes.
the issue.
And
They
I'm
don't
just
speak.
curious to know, Miss Linda, what inspired you to teach Arabic speakers or non-native English, non-native, I mean, speakers?
Years ago, a friend suggested it to me. He told me that there's a market for native speakers of the English language. A lot of Arabic speakers who want to improve their spoken English have a difficult time connecting with a native speaker. Because well, back then this was before COVID, so a lot of things were still being done face to face.
Mm.
So I started off doing face to face sessions with people to help them improve their English, and then I moved on after COVID to doing online sessions, which is better, and it's better in a way because I can reach a wider audience.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah, if
true.
I'm doing face to face, I'm very limited to the area that I'm living in.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, a friend pushed me into it and I was reluctant at first, but I decided to give it a go and here I am.
Hmm. And an accent is more important from your point of view, more important than communication.
No, communication is much more important. Communication is more important. I don't want people to be hung up on their accents so much, okay? You need to build your communication skills, all right? It's really important for people to, speak clearly. You need to speak clearly and you need to speak in a way that's understandable to the listener. This is the most important thing, not your accent. It's okay to have an accent.
Mm.
You can have a thick accent as long as you can speak clearly and you're understandable, you're good to go. You're good to
Mm.
go.
Sometimes they just feel like they are afraid of uh, being judged because
Mhm.
as you know, sometimes you get judged about your accent or your
Hmm.
mistakes. They are just afraid of making mistakes. So, what
It's okay
advice
to
would you
make
give them?
mistakes. When it comes to making mistakes, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how you
Mm,
learn. You learn from mistakes. And don't worry about people, being critical of you. Who are they? You know? They probably make mistakes themselves, even though they might think that their English is proficient,
mm,
or excellent. They for sure are making mistakes themselves.
mm.
So just keep practicing, and do the best you can.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, practice is the key, really.
Mhm.
And it's normal to have to make some mistakes. That's normal. This is how you will they will
Yeah,
learn, I believe.
very
And we
normal.
will all learn by making mistakes. Yes,
Mhm.
true.
And don't be embarrassed by it. Everybody makes mistakes. It's human
Mm,
nature.
mm.
Mhm.
And from your experience, what are the biggest challenges Arabic speakers face with pronunciation,
The
especially?
challenges with pronunciation for sure. There's sounds in the English language that you don't have in your Arabic alphabet or the Arabic language. So these sounds make it difficult for, Arabic speakers, the P, the V, the TH sound. People struggle with these, the X, as I said before, people tend to replace the X sound with the K sound. So instead of saying next, they're saying neckest.
Mm.
Instead of
Yes,
saying
true.
six, they're saying sickest.
Mm,
I don't know how that happened. I'm sure there's a reason for this, but it's just something that they do.
mm,
Of course, English has a different rhythm to it and a different stress pattern.
mm,
One of the things I've also noticed is when people are speaking, they tend to overstress the ends of words. Because in Arabic, if I'm not mistaken, you pronounce every single sound, every
mm.
single
Yeah,
letter
true.
has a specific sound. We don't do this in English. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that makes it challenging, makes it very challenging for Arabic speakers when they switch over to English.
Mm. I really like the idea that you really understand or know very well the challenges that we face. Maybe because you've got so long experience teaching Egyptians, especially,
Mhm.
right? That's why you
Yeah,
now know the repeated mistakes they make.
yeah, I know I figured out what to listen for when it comes to pronunciation. Also, vowel sounds. A
Hmm.
lot of people have difficulty with vowel sounds, especially the short I and the short E, because they're very similar. And the short U and the short O are extremely similar in sounds. So yeah, it's something that people have to focus on to make sure that the listener understands the word that they're saying. Yeah.
And how would they become better? I mean, what advice could you give them to just become better or to practice at home?
Listen and repeat. Listen
Mm,
and repeat. Shadowing videos, listening to podcasts and repeating what they're saying. It's really important to listen to English. You have to listen to English in order to improve your spoken English. They go hand in hand. So again, you can go on YouTube and search for many shadowing videos. There's also videos, that particularly stress on pronunciation. You can watch these videos. You can
mm,
also, if you're bored with the shadowing videos, you can also watch one of your favorite shows. A lot of people like Friends or The Office, these types of shows. And you play this, you start watching the show, and then, once the actor or the characters finish speaking, you pause and you repeat what they say, and
oh,
you just
yes,
keep doing it throughout the episode. This is another way to build your
yes.
pronunciation.
What's
Mhm.
the name of that comedy show? I'm trying to remember. Harville. I can't remember his name, but it's really interesting. Can you remember it? Harv Harley. I can't
Steve
remember.
Harvey?
Oh yes, Steve.
Steve
Yes,
Harvey. Yeah, he's
that's
a very
amazing.
popular comedian. Uh-huh.
With pure American accent. and with
Yeah.
his really sense of
Yeah.
humor. I love
Yeah.
his show.
Yeah.
I'm really a big
He's
fan.
very funny. It's very funny.
So,
Yeah. Um, yeah, there's lots of different podcasts, maybe you like to listen to your favorite podcast. You can repeat after them also.
mm. So
Yeah,
you
there's
just
lots of
advise
things.
them to find their favorite show and they
Mhm.
use it for the sake of improving their pronunciation. They
Mhm.
start repeating after the speaker or stop a
Mhm.
part being repeated and then
Mm-hmm.
uh, keep
Yes.
going.
Yes. And
Every day. I
record
think.
yourself speaking. You can record yourself speaking even. Give yourself an interview. You
Oh,
know,
yes.
Answer questions. Look at questions, answer questions, record yourself, and then play your recording back and
Mm,
listen to your mistakes and listen to what you did well in. Yeah,
mm,
it's really important. And you don't have to take a lot of time. Even, I know people are busy. If
mm,
you just take 10 minutes a day, okay, you're going to see some progress. But remember, if you don't do anything except for meet with your speaking partner once a week, but you do nothing in between, you're going to have much slower progress.
mm. Yeah,
You
true.
have to,
And I
you
believe
have to
AI now
practice.
helps in a way or another, right? I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
could speak even with AI.
Yeah, even with AI. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Just to have as much practice as they can because they're not gonna speak until they practice speaking. Because it's not
Exactly.
only about listening and listening, right? Repeating, practicing, as you told. Yeah, yeah, true. I agree
Mhm.
actually with all what you said.
Mhm.
And listen, what matters the most, or what matters more, or matters? I will say it in an American accent. I will try to use American accent this time
Okay.
for you. What matters more, fluency or accuracy?
What matters more, fluency or accuracy?
Mm,
Um, Personally, it's personally when it comes to conversation, okay, fluency is more important.
mm,
Okay, when it comes to conversation, fluency is more important than accuracy, especially at the beginning. Okay, at the beginning of your English journey, it's important to build your fluency. Okay, students need to get comfortable with expressing themselves. Okay, accuracy will improve over time, but
mm.
focus on your fluency. Focus on your fluency first.
Yes, true. If they start, I guess, with accuracy, this slows them down a lot
It is. It
compared
is.
to
It's gonna.
true. And
Yeah.
realistically, how long does it take
Okay, well,
to
this is what I
really
like to
see
teach.
improvement in their speaking? Because I think they always ask this question, right? How long?
Always. How
Mm,
long is it going to take me to sound like you? Yeah, I get this question all the time.
mm,
Okay. And I'm very honest with people. All right. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When it comes to how long it's going to take you to improve your spoken English, actually, depends on you. It
mm,
depends on the speaker. They have to put in the time and the effort and the consistency to improve their spoken English. Okay. That means you have to practice daily. You have to put in the time. And the more time you put into it, the quicker progress you're going to get. All right. A lot of people want the quick fix. They want the quick fix. They want to be fluent or they want to have a specific accent in the matter of, maybe 2 or 3 months. And that's just not realistic. Okay. You have to give yourself realistic goals.
mm.
Okay. So if you want to improve quickly, if this is something that you need to do, you have to put in the time and the effort to do this. Okay. You can't um, think that you're just going to meet with a native speaker once or twice or even 3 times a week and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you just fluency doesn't happen by chance, right? It really happens with commitment. They need to be committed
Yes.
to find
Yes.
improvement.
Exactly. You have to be committed and you have to put in the time. There's
Mm,
no way around it. There's no magic trick. There's no magic spell that I can cast on you. I
Yes.
think a lot of people think that just because they come and practice with a native speaker, that they're going to instantly be able to speak perfect English in a short period of time. And that's not true if you're not willing to put in the effort to do things on your own. Yeah.
But I really like, for those who don't know, by the way, guys, Miss Linda actually gives conversation clubs every week,
Mhm.
continuously. And Miss Linda, what I really like about your club is the idea that they have a native speaker, so they are forced to speak in English.
Yes,
They
you
are
are, because I don't
not
speak
allowed to
Arabic.
speak in Arabic because if they speak in Arabic, you will not
That's
understand them.
true.
Right?
Mhm. Yeah, you have to speak English. There is no getting around it. I do not speak enough Arabic to have a conversation. So
That's true. So they
you
are
have,
forced. That's why somehow they
first,
find.
yeah, you're strong armed. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to speak. You
yeah.
have to speak English, like it or not. And I don't. I want people to come to the free talk meetings without. I don't want them to be shy. Okay, just
Mm,
come, do your best. Some people get, well, what if the other people are better than me? Don't worry about the other people being better than you. Okay,
mm,
you'll get there. You'll get there. You have to start somewhere.
yes.
Yeah,
Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you so much
you're
for being with
welcome.
us today, and your insights are truly valuable.
You're
Thank you, and I really
welcome.
appreciate uh, what you do to support our students. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.